Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to fight the Battle of Chalons, 451 AD, and I'm going to take the side of the Romans and their allies against overwhelming odds. And this is a battle I may not win. All right, let's purchase. Okay, same rules. Routing at least 40%. The Roman army is deployed with Romans on the left wing, Visigoths on the right, and Alans in the center. The Hunnic army is deployed with the Gepids on the right wing, facing the Romans, Ostrogoths on the left, and Visigoths and Huns in the center. So, let me pick the troops that I need to get. I do want armored noble lancers. I have 6 barbarian archers, Limitani. I don't care for them. These are very useless troops, basically. Auxilia Palatina, maybe. Legio Comitatensis, war. Let's get some nomad horse archers, because I'm gonna be facing the Huns, and I want horse archery. And let's get noble cavalry. And get a full complement of noble horse archers. Okay, I'm down to 0. And this is the dismal situation I'm in. Let's take a look here. Whole bunch of barbarian archers outnumber me here. You got the Ostrogoths here under Valamir. I have the Visigoths under Theodoric. They're pretty good. Got infantry. Ostrogoths don't have much infantry. They don't have any, I don't think, because they've been traveling, basically. They've been traveling across Europe, just burning and pillaging everything, and then I guess they get off and become dismounted infantry. They do have some... Yeah, there's their infantry land, the Gepid warriors. Rugians, Thuringians, Scyrians. They had a few here. And here the Gepid Lancers on the Arderic. And here I have, in the center, got a whole bunch of Alan, and here's their King Sanjaban. And they decided to put the Alans in the center so they wouldn't... Number one, they hated the Huns because they were subject to them. And number two, they were put in the center so they couldn't flee so easily as had they been put in the wings. But this is a very sad situation for Rome. I mean, these Alans are pretty good. Visigoths are very tough troops. They got their Gothic archers too. And look at this. The Romans got some Frankish and Burgundian allies. And here are the legions. Very sad. Limitani, a couple here. Auxilia Palatina. And Legio Comitatensis. It's really very sad. And Roman cavalry and some armored horse archers, they're okay. But I mean, this is really sad. I mean, Rome by itself could not defend itself against what the Huns had brought here. So they needed allies, and it's not even close to what the army that it used to be under Caesar. Or forget Caesar, even under Julian the Apostate a century earlier. I mean, it's just sad. There's nothing there. And here's the commander-in-chief, Aetius. And this is going to be a very tough battle. I mean, Attila, undefeated at this point. I mean, he defeated several Eastern Roman armies. He defeated some smaller Western ones. He defeated countless of barbarian armies and subjugated them. I mean, his army was he was an excellent tactician and just brutal, undisputed, undefeated warlord of Europe at that time. And he ended up losing this battle historically, and it was an extremely bloody battle. I mean, it's to the likeness of Buster Douglas knocking out Mike Tyson the first time. This is what the Battle of Chalons was like. I mean, it was just horrendous. But the Romans and their allies ended up winning, though Attila barely got away. But, I mean, they could have killed him and trapped him if they wanted to. But, like I said, this is going to be an extremely difficult battle. I really don't know what to do. I've just looked at the terrain a few times. I don't know what to do here. I mean, the Ostrogoths are awesome. They're about even with the Visigoths. The Hunnic horse archers, and in assistance with their Ostrogothic and Gepid lancers, are superior to my Alan and Alan horse archers. I mean, they can beat them out in the open at any time. And these pathetic little Romans here, do you think the Roman cavalry is going to be able to stand up to Gepid lancers? No way. Now, my Roman infantry may be able to stand up against this infantry here, but good luck. So, I'm really debating what I need to do here. Now, historically, the Roman side took a hill, and I do see a hill here. And they fought for it, and they ended up getting the high ground and able to keep it off. But there is no way my cavalry is going to be able to oppose this cavalry here. And I see a whole bunch of archers. 2, 3, 4, 5. Barbarian archers, Gepid archers. And even if my infantry posts over here defensively and is able to hold off the Gepid lancers, their archers are going to be a problem. They're just going to pick my legions off until they break. So I don't know what to do, to tell you the truth. I can't go forward with the cavalry because these guys are just going to eat me alive. So am I to occupy the high ground? Superior, average. See, I don't know. Auxilia Palatina, are they better? Bow 20, darts 80, light spear 80, swordsman. Bow 20, darts 80, light spear 80, swordsman. Is there any difference between the Comitatenses? Okay, these guys are not that good. But I'm going to have to, and of course these are total trash. I'm going to have to really have to attempt to take the high ground quickly. I'm going to move over here. The Limitani, I don't know what they can do. This is just total garbage, raw. See, I want more of the Palatina to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And maybe use Aetius to keep any of the cavalry from harassing. I don't know. I need to. The archers are going to be a problem. When these archers come here and start harassing. Oh, this is a gamble. Okay, the Lancers are not going to be opposing. I'm going to keep the Lancers here in reserve. I'm going to pull them back. Because I am going to want the Huns to come forward. Line stops right here, I think. I'm definitely not. I want to keep the Lancers when the Huns attack and break through. And possibly I want to get the Lancers to countercharge him and press him against my Allen horse archers. Of course, everything is easier said than done. I really don't know what they're going to do, but I want to occupy this hill with infantry and wrap a defensive position here to completely stall the cavalry. But I really don't know. What do I do? This is frustrating as hell. I'm just going to stay put here. I'm not going to go forward. They're going to go forward and form the defensive position. I'm going to keep my cavalry and horse archers in reserve so that I may be able to get to flank them, or maybe even have an opportunity to charge those archers with the cavalry. I'm not going to engage. I think I have my Allen set up, and now the Visigoths. Okay, first of all, these archers outnumber us. So let's go this way. No, I don't want to go forward. I want to get the first shot on him. So I'm going to move my barbarian archers, Visigothic archers, straight over this way. I'm trying to think this is... I'm going to play the Hunnic side, and I tell you this a lot easier. This is a nightmare going to be. I'm going to move this cavalry, this Visigothic cavalry. Get shot. I'm going to move 4 Visigothic cavalry with the intention of charging archers. While I'm going to envelop with these archers and try to flank them. And in the meantime, try to charge. My cavalry is going to have parity with their cavalry here. My generals, King Theodoric is going to be here, and these other two here. This cavalry's main job is going to try to rout all these archers. So then I can get my archers start picking off their cavalry and then have kind of an even battle over here. That's at least what I'm thinking of doing. Just keep this line here. Okay. Enough said and done. I think I've done everything that I want for the first turn. I'm really not sure about the Roman cavalry. This is a thing that I'm just really concerned about. They are advancing. These Huns are just ferocious. This is just barbarian, really barbarian killing barbarian mostly. Okay, let's see how the Romans are going to progress up on the hill. We got to get that up there. At least get the Auxilia Palatina. They're the strong, they're the best. Let's get up on the crest of the hill. I'm gonna move my guys right over here. Okay, now I get the first shot. Fire. So I get two. Everyone's gonna get hit. I'm going to move this here and just have parity with the Lancers and then move forward. If the Lancers start coming here, I'm going to come forward with them. And the King's going to go over here. My Gothic Lancers are going to move sideways. They're going to be countercharging at the right time. Look for little gaps and then get around and maybe get to Attila. And these losers... maybe create a diversion here. Oh, they don't get the first shot. Thank you. Good. Don't get the first shot, hopefully. Maybe they're just one hex off. Oh, this is foolish. Oh, these guys are crazy. Well, maybe it's a good strategy. At least I can charge them with the lancers. Come to Ostrogoths. If I can beat their archers real fast, then I can use my archers to pick off the lancers. The Huns didn't get a shot. Let's turn around. Let's play the coward game. I do want Aetius over here. Always keep this as a threat. Now if they want to come forward, and now start firing. Rain some arrows on these monsters. Got a double shot. I know that in melee they do very poorly, but let's just fire some. Get the first shot on the Huns, that's the main thing. They're horrible creatures. Move the infantry forward. I'm keeping my lancers in reserve so when the Huns come charging, I can counterattack. At least that's the plan. Is I want to chase all these guys. Okay, I'm going to do a flanking move here, but first I get a shot. Get a multiple shot. Get another shot. Let's attack over in this direction. So I want to take out all their archers before they can do any more damage. This is going to be really crazy or interesting or a little bit of both. I don't know. Oh boy, this is going to be a disaster. The archery contest starts. If they don't charge into me, then it may not be bad. I'll try to gang up on the Huns, which is really easier said than done. Yeah, they like to... That's not a good idea. Okay. I'll do a flank attack here. Fragmented. He didn't break. Disrupted that one. Fire here. Fire over here. Okay, most of the archers have been neutralized. Yeah. I can hit that disrupted one already. Let's get in melee. It's best to get in melee. Oh no. Okay, now that there's a gap here, oh, it broke the Hun! The Hun has been broken. Let's fire some arrows here. If I can get a double shot. Because they are going to attack me a bit. See, I want an archery contest. That's fine. I do want the archery contest. Okay, how are my Ostrogoths doing? Okay. I'm going to have to try to do something about these. I'm going to try to wrap around these guys. Let's leave an infantry here. I'm going to try to wrap around with this infantry. I hope he doesn't disrupt. Good, good. There's an engagement here. Okay, hopefully I can destroy this cavalry here. Now, over here, I know the Huns are going to break through. So how are we going to achieve victory? Let's move our lancers this way. I'm going to help the Romans. This is a very, very risky tactic here. I'm going to move my horse archers over here. Move my cavalry here. Limitania are going to move here. I don't think... There's always the threat. They're not going to get him from behind. I'm going to stay here with my legions and just line up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring some lancers here to hit those. When they start wrapping around, I'm going to hit them. This cavalry is going to turn around and hit all these archers. And in the meantime, the Huns are just going to completely destroy my center, but they're going to be chasing downwards. I guarantee you they're going to be chasing downwards. They're not going to have a chance. They're all horse archers. They're not, hard lancers. They're more lancers. I'm going to use these lancers over here, and I can always come back. These horse archers are going to have to evade or just fire back and hold as best as they can. With the help of these Visigoths, I think that can work. These Visigoths are going to hold off. In the meantime, I'm going to try to win the battle on this wing. The Alans are just going to have to, fire back and hold out and just keep on fighting an archery contest. Unfortunately, there's a breakthrough here, but are we going to try to get at Attila, or are we going to get behind these guys? That's a choice, but I'm moving all these Alan Lancers here to counter these Gepid Lancers. And then the Roman infantry should hold off and push them back. I don't know. This is an idea I just had, because I don't see. Okay, it's just an idea. Like in chess and other games, ideas sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But I got some guys way behind. Okay, we routed another one. That's the key thing now. Good, just stay up on that hill and don't attack. Don't be a wuss. Don't be a wuss. See, that's not that effective. See, that's why I'm going to bring my Lancers. They're not going to be able to get behind. And I can use my horse archers to start picking them off. I'm going to use my I'm going to bring the Alan Lancers. Oh, this is just going to be a nightmare right here, the damn Huns. Huns charging, that's going to be a problem, but let him wipe out all these ridiculous. We just need enough time. Just buy some time. And of course, those other two is a diversion. That's good. There's not enough archers. I got this, I think, at least one wing, but this is... Oh, see, he got behind me? All right, oh no. Son of a gun. How did I miss that? If I can break him. Well, it's not. It's just going to be good. But they haven't broken through the Huns. That's the whole thing. I kept them from coming through here. This garbage is going to move over here. Haha. Let's move the Lancers. Let's kick some Gepid ass or Gothic ass, whatever it is. Let's move these guys over here. Sanjaban, come to the rescue. If his center breaks, it doesn't matter, because I'm going to try to break the entire... Oh, this guy's chasing all day long. Now we can turn around. See if I can use the Roman cavalry to charge into this just in time where these lancers come in and help. See, I don't want to get shot. But I'll put Aetius over here. Keep on firing. One shot. Two shots. One shot here. That's the whole thing, to keep the Huns pinned up. See, the percentages are really bad. And unfortunately, whew, I know my center is going to break, but that happened historically. Okay, I got a break here. And a dispersal. I don't care if it gets fragmented. He falls back, good. I get a rear attack here. Disrupted, good. Farm holder. I have advantage. Complete advantage. I'm going to start moving my archers. Start hitting the cavalry. Those are targets that really count. I'm surprised he didn't get a rear charge on him. What are you doing, idiot? Shoot this guy. Disrupted, good. Got a disruption here. Let's shoot this one. Another disruption, so these guys should fall. This one's fragmented. Unfortunately, I got nailed here. I don't know how that happened. I should have had one of my guys. But I am beating the cavalry here, and hopefully I can... Sanjaban's men can just hold out just a little bit longer. Can just keep the Huns at bay. Well, this guy's going to get completely shot up, I guarantee you, but... Okay. Oh, God, now bad die roll. The Romans are doing fine. That I did not want. Unfortunately, I lost the cavalry, a very critical one. Okay, just waste their arrows on this guy. That's okay. It's fine. Let them waste their arrows on this guy. I didn't want him to advance too much further. Oh, shoot, this guy's... Oh, got another break! Knock it off! Stop hitting my guys. Don't chase all the time. Christ. My line is breaking. What is holding this guy? Now, once again, let's pick off Valamir. I can get Valamir disrupted. Hit this guy from behind. Maybe I'll break. No, no such luck. Stop chasing and turn around. That's another thing that's so aggravating, is this constant chasing. Okay, the infantry can move. Watch this. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get the guy towards this direction here. And now I can charge him. Whack! Got him. Let's just start shooting. Okay, now stop chasing all day long. That's another thing. Stop it. We're doing okay. Shoot. I want to get the infantry now this way. Move everything. I think I got this wing here. I beat this Hunnic line got beat. Now let's continue. I see some trouble coming. Let's continue moving out. Oh, Aetius, nice one. Okay, we're not gonna attack. Loop around here. I don't know if we can get a rear charge. This is ridiculous. And he's keeping Attila occupied. Oh, this is an ambush. Here come the Lancers. So even if this line collapses, I mean, they're not going to do too well, but what if I hit this guy instead? Maybe he'll auto brake. That's what I'm saying. I'm just going to... This is even here. I don't know. The Huns are... Oh, don't get too cocky here. Hit the Huns over here. But, you know, the entry of the infantry this way is going to prevent the Lancers from doing anything. I'm going to start moving the infantry, the Gothic infantry that way. It's going to be occupying these new Gepard Lancers while I just beat everything over here. Valamir is already hurt. This one's going to break. Whew. I don't know. I don't want to move prematurely. I got nothing but archers here. Yeah, they can do a job, but and if he pursues, that's fine. I got these, and I got the arch. These cavalry can go over there and start taking care of these archers, while my lancers start coming here taking care of them, and we can swing around. And oh, even this guy here, and the Roman line is intact, while the Sangiban's horse archers, they're going to lose, but they're going to keep them occupied. And hopefully I can defeat that to bring the Gothic infantry start just pushing this way and winning on the flanks, and let the Romans occupy this hill here and just keep on doing what they do best. So this is very interesting. Okay. And I'm centered right here on Flavius Aetius. Now, only thing is this cavalry but I already surprised. I already surprised one of the Gepid Lancers with their own, and I'm coming here with Sangiban's men. And if we can just wrap around and just crush everything over here, even if the Huns beat everything here, they're going to be chasing all the way down here, and I'm going to be coming in on both flanks and then turning around and ready for them. And if we can crush this flank here, maybe we can go after Attila. So all they got to do is the Alans here just have to just hold out a little bit more. I mean, even if they start breaking, that just gave me enough time. Like I said, I'd much rather engage my Lancers instead of the Huns. I'd rather catch these Gepid Lancers on the flank and all this infantry and just swing around. And then use these guys here to take care of these archers. But if I can just swing around with the help... Oh, this is a crazy strategy, but, this madness may actually work.